Hello again everyone and welcome back to The Witcher 3. We are back here in... I think we're still somewhere in Velen? Yeah, we are somewhere in Velen. After the wild events of the last episode, as you can see, we now have this quest, something ends, something begins. So last episode, yeah, we killed the king of the Wild Hunt, we killed Eredin. We ended the... Well, we thought we ended the threat on our world from the NL. Was the NL or the Enshade? I am very sorry. I may have misspoken there. I think it was actually, if I look in here... The NL, yeah. I thought it was the NL. It was the Enshade of the elves of our world, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah. So we thought we'd ended the threat from the NL on our world by basically finishing off the Wild Hunts. However, then we found out that Ciri and Avalak had gone to the tower on Undvik in Skellige and then opened a portal which basically started once again the conjunction of spheres, so Ciri could properly leave our world and go in a brave attempt to properly end the threat on our world from the White Frost, basically saying yeah, basically to just throw caution in the wind and save her friends, save her family, pretty much. So now we're left here. It says, my story began in Temerian Zima with Geralt dreaming a dream of Yennefer, Ciri, and the Wild Hunt. It ends in Temeria as well. Shortly after Ciri entered the town on the tower on Undvik, never to return, Geralt returned to Ballad and entered Crookback Bog. So we're back at Crookback Bog, which is interesting. I guess we find out what happens from here, right? I mean, we all feel a bit lost right now. Like we don't quite know what's we don't quite know what's going to happen now. And Ciri's gone. We don't know where Avalak is.
Who are you?
You know who I am and why I'm here.
I do. You needn't. I'm no longer a threat. I starve, for the swamp is poisoned. I've no strength to hunt humans.
Crone summon you?
In my sleep. Once I had wolf dreams. Now I dream hunger, pain, and blood.
Where is she?
Out there, in the swamp. Is there no other way?
There's one?
There's one. Find the crone. Guide me through the swamp to her.
And then?
Then we'll see.
Ah, the crone, what's she done to you?
Stole my daughter's medallion.
Ah, yes, she survived, didn't she?
It? The crone will fight. Like a hounded
It was the Wispas, I think, wasn't it? The one who survived.
She may cripple, even kill you.
The Brewers and the Weavers both died.
Find the girl a new pendant. Her sorrow will pass in time.
No, it won't. My daughter's dead.
Dead?
Go.
Follow
What's your
Berem.
name, werewolf?
Berem.
Lead me to the crone, Berem.
There's a wolf den nearby. Wolf cubs inside. Carry them out of the swamp. They'll not survive here, or they'll change into something evil.
What was that? Leslav. Was that a human here? I'm not quite sure who that was. Either way. Yeah, I totally forgot that the one of the crones
I
was
sense a
still alive.
wolf. And men.
How many?
10, no more.
Stay out of it.
10 men and a wolf. Okay. Bandits, looks like. Oh, that poor thing. Hello, gents.
What are you doing here?
The she-wolf's been on the hunt the last few days. Killed a cow, wounded a man, so we set some traps. Stupid beast walked straight into one. Once she tires, we'll set the hounds on her. Have us a wolf baiting.
What happened to your ear?
What does it matter?
Ah, your ear. Yeah, where's the crone?
Where's the crone?
Sod off. Your kind's not welcome. Leave our lands.
Not just yet. Soon. First the crone.
You're 1. We're 10. We've got hounds. Wanna end like the
I don't think you realise how those odds are working for you, sir. Don't make me kill you.
Calm down. We don't need to fight.
Just go. And the lady of the swamp, you leave her be.
Release the wolf.
Release the she-wolf.
She's not weakened yet.
She's raging. No, she's good as dead, but has yet to accept it.
Get out of here.
What? You dim in the head? Beast killed our cattle, and she'll keep hunting. Damn animal. It's the ploughing enemy. It's her or us.
My sentiments exactly.
Make your choice. Gal does not give a damn about these guys. Oh!
We'll flay you alive,
Oh.
you wretch!
Well, goodbye. Oh my god, that was brutal. Jesus, is it just me or is Gel going way more savage than... Oh my god! Are these a bunch of new executions that I've just started? Because my god, these are brutal. Oh.
One cub lives.
That
Come
was...
on. No time for that.
Won't survive on its own.
Lead me to the crone.
Holy hell. That was a massacre, to say the least. Right, okay, Baron, come on. Where's the crone? We know... Oh, Drowners. Delightful.
What now, you piece of filth?
Go. Kill the rest of them as well. Yeah, so... We know that those... we know that those bandit characters were working for the crone, pretty much, or they'd made a deal with her anyway.
She's close. Somewhere here.
Go back to your wolf dreams, Barum. Save the cub. Go away, far away. Find yourself a comely wife wolf and live.
Let me help you.
No.
Yeah, please don't.
Remember, like a hounded wolverine, she'll fight. She could kill you.
I know. Now go.
Trust me, I'm aware of what I'm getting into here.
Patience, sisters. I sense him. He comes. You shall yet have his soul. His pain, his icy suffering will be yours, and you will feast on him. soon, sisters.
Oh dear, this is gonna be ugly. He's here.
Come out.
You know, it's basically all the emotions seems to
I
have gone from
sense
Geralt's
your
voice as well, by the way.
I see
The way he's
your
dealing with
fear.
people at the minute, he seems just very
Look about you.
stoic,
Fear
even more so than
they
usual.
hate. You slaughtered the ravens for a fistful of coin. They would see you suffer while you've lost your claws wood. The prophecies do not lie. You cannot survive this struggle. Ciri is dead. Naught but a small frozen corpse in an icy wilderness.
There's no evidence of that at all.
And you are afraid. You feel fear.
See, I think she might have a point there, though, which is the only
You
thing.
lie. I don't feel a thing anymore.
Yeah, that's actually that's true. He does seem even more emotionless than usual at the moment.
Changed.
Well, here we go.
You suffer.
The Weavus it is.
You seek death, I feel it. I know the smell of it, so it's the arms do not lie.
Kill the last crow. Roger, roger.
Blood. She's human, sisters. I am alone.
Did you just call Ciri a little whore? You messed up, girl. You big time messed up.
You must die.
Whoa!
Stay out of it.
I told you.
Changed. You suffer. You seek death, I feel it. I do wish to die, Witcher.
Goodbye. Oh, you're almost dead. And dead. There we go. Oh, this is not going to end well. Oh my god. Oh. Well, I'm not gonna lie. She didn't exactly deserve deserve much more than that, did she? Who is that? Oh, he's looking for the medallion, isn't he? This is a this is a whole ton of pre-recorded sound effects, by the way. You can tell the audio's completely changed. Has he got it? I think he's got it. There it is. There's Ciri's medallion. The wolf sparrow herself. Oh, Geralt. It is true. The thought that Ciri is just gone must be absolutely eating him inside. Oh dear, this is not good. Geralt, I think I'd get a move on right now, otherwise. Oh my god, did he just let it happen? There's no way that that's how Geralt dies, surely. Finish the game on any difficulty. There we go. That is the end of the main Witcher 3 game.
War ended. The invader from the south achieved complete victory. Robbed of Radovid's tactical genius, the northern realms could not withstand Ymir's countless legions. Black banners appeared over Novigrad and all Redania.
That was to be expected. Yeah.
Weary of rebel raids, Ymir Varemris conceded, restoring Temeria as a realm in to the Empire. When the guerrillas laid down their arms, the Emperor shifted his forces
he
to
actually
other fronts.
stayed true to his word.
Through Nilfgaard's victory, Temerians got their country back, and history once
Roach
again
must be the happiest
proved a
man alive right
consummate
now.
Trickster. Having dealt with Radovid, Emir of Var Emrys did the same with enemies domestic. The Emperor's loyal spies named all who had conspired against him, traitors, soldiers, and aristocrats alike. Though their mutiny had only been a murky plan, the Emperor showed no mercy, as was his wont. While the continent bled engulfed by war, Skellige bloomed under Ceres's enlightened rule. Unlike those who had come before her, the young queen did not raid foreign shores, looking instead to her people, tending to her land.
That's good.
The island-bound nation prospered, though its fangs of yore were dulled. As for Ciri, that's hard to say. Since the events on Undvik, she is yet to be
I believe
seen.
that Cyrus was going to do well as a queen. The question is now, is Ciri okay? All we saw was her trying to navigate through those wastes. Wow, is that literally it? We don't see any. We don't see any proper evidence, like one way or another, like whether Ciri's actually alive or not. Well, I mean, that's one hell of a cliffhanger, if nothing else, isn't it? Holy hell! And this I think is the same credit sequence which we saw at the end of Hearts of Stone. I don't think there is any difference in them, but yeah, I guess my overall thoughts on the main story, for now at least, is, I mean, it was a roller coaster to say the least. Like in more ways than one, you know, to see how Geralt's relationships with the likes of Triss and Yennefer, for example, develop throughout the game. Like especially after finally discovering Yennefer for the first time in the series. At the start, to see how it all materialized from there was really cool to experience. I feel like I did the right thing in sort of angling towards Triss. Who knows? I don't know if it may have been different had I chose somebody else. Like there's so many potential ramifications in this game when it comes to the war in the north. Geralt picking between sort of Yen, Triss, or potentially neither. I don't know. Then there's obviously how you want to treat Ciri, whether you want to try and sort of instill discipline in her or try and keep her on the reins. Make sure she doesn't do anything stupid. There's so many side characters whose fates seem quite dependent on your decisions, like the likes of Siggy Reuven. Like, of course, if we'd have left him alive, what would have happened with the war? You know, if we hadn't have killed Radovid, what would have happened with the war? And yeah, like, was there any ending to the game which would have led to Ciri not jumping through the tower? I don't know. I really do not know. Like, I imagine there's a lot of different potential conclusions to this game, like depending on the vast amount of important choices that you make. But all the way throughout the game, yeah, it was really, really interesting to see. You know, going back to Kaer Morhen was great, and seeing the witches. Obviously, very emotional when it came to Vesemir. But yeah, overall, the main story is fantastic. Really is. I don't want to give too many thoughts like right now because this is obviously not at the end of the game. But yeah, I'm just a bit surprised about how that ended. I thought that seemed very. I don't know if just vague is the word. Like we got a conclusion to see how the Nilfgaard and the Northern Realms were faring, but we didn't necessarily see how Ciri or any of the other characters fared, like Yennefer, Geralt and Triss, obviously. Did they end up actually going to Kavir? Because that was the plan. Ciri wanted it to happen, one way or another. You know, there's Lambert and Kira, for example. What happened to Morvran? You know, he seemed quite a pertinent character in the story at one point. He seems to have his own little machinations going on. You know, Roach. How come we never saw... Oh my god, how do I keep... Yeah, Yorvith. How come we never saw him again? No, Dandelion. How did he fare with the chameleon? You know, there's a lot of potential endings. Like maybe somebody gets expanded on in Blood and Wine. I don't know. But yeah, the one thing I will say though, that whole ending sequence was very dramatic. It was an epic end for sure. The battle against the Wild Hunt with the conjunction of the spheres going on afterwards as well was nuts. The Eredin boss fight was good, however, Igni absolutely wrecked him, like genuinely wrecked him. Like, but I suppose you could put the difficulty up if you really wanted to. But yeah, like I say, and it was a shock to see Ciri do what she did. Like I didn't believe Avalak at all. I thought Avalak had something devious up his sleeve, but it turns out that was not the case. So yeah, it was interesting to say the least. Very interesting, very, very grand end to the game. I think I'm just going to end the credits here, because like I said, I don't want to give full on like thoughts of the whole game just yet, because like I said, we have a whole DLC to play through. But let's just skip for now and see what happens here. Whether there might be another scene which might elaborate on something here. Because I can't imagine the game just ends, does it? No. We're here. The story of Geralt of Rivia has come to a close. You can continue travelling the world in search of Witcher contracts and adventure, but everything will be as it was before the game's last chapter, and quests tied to the main storyline will no longer be available. Ah, you have unlocked the ability to start a new game plus. To do so, create a new game save, start a new game, choose the new game plus option, and select the save you created to import your character. Only saves created after unlocking the new game plus option can be used for this purpose. Okay. Oh, we're back in Kermon. This is where we end off, I guess. Okay then. Okay, well we'll just get our things buffed up again, because like I say, we are far from done. Just check the quests. Yeah, literally the only thing we have left to do now is go to right on the Blood and Wine quest. Which I'm very excited to see what that entails, because that has got nothing but rave reviews from people. So yeah, so that was the conclusion to the main story of The Witcher 3, guys. That was the final crone defeated. Ciri's medallion was retrieved. However, Geralt just seemed empty. He just seemed completely empty after it all. There was just nothing there, was there? Which is just a sad way to be, but you can understand the feeling after him trying so hard to get her back and keep her safe, for her to maybe be dead. Like, I don't think she is dead. I don't believe she is dead. However, the thought in Geralt's head of her being dead, yeah, you can totally understand his reaction. I've set myself on fire, which doesn't really match the mood I'm trying to set here. But yeah, it was a sad ending, to say the least, to see Geralt like that, and especially after the prospect of so much happiness with him and Triss, for that to be how it ends is, It's a bit of a shame, I think. It is a great shame. But we shall leave it there, guys, and I shall catch you in the next episode of The Witcher 3, where we shall properly start diving into blood and wine. So thank you very much once again, guys, and I'll catch you in the next episode of The Witcher 3. Have a beautiful day, guys. Bye-bye.